Tapping in to Cuddy K Kickback Podcast Show. It's your host, Cuddy J. It's the live stream we talking about right now. Right now, I'm watching the live, the NBA Game 7 Finals. Looks like OKC is about to close this out. Speaking of the Halliburton guy, he got hurt. Like, they key players got hurt. They two top players got hurt for the Pacers. I knew when I seen Halliburton down, I knew they was about to take off anyway. So this really ain't no even matchup. I wouldn't have got hurt. It would have came out real even. Uh, this is what I feel about this game right here. But hey, it's all in the game, y'all. You know, injuries come with the game. So you just got to be healthy. You got to keep yourself protected when you out there on the court or field, whenever you're out there in any type of sport. So I hate he went down, man. These basketball players, they started wearing low quarters. You know, back in the day, man, all the basketball players wore high tops. They didn't have those ankle injuries like they have now. Nowadays, you see these guys out there in Air Max jumping around and shit on the court like this shit ain't gonna fuck their ankle up. But yeah, back to the Kid and Kickback podcast. So y'all tap up in here, man. It's your boy Cuddy J, man. What is right there? What's a big Don Juan? What's happening with it? Just appreciate that like button. I'm back like I left some. I'm watching the last of the finals right now. You know, AC is up right now, 90-70, up by 20. Uh, 6 minutes, 56 seconds left. I know you probably tapped in, but I think shit, man. I hate that Halliburton he went down. Halliburton he would have went down. It probably would have been a closer game. Because the first quarter was like they were knotting up, but since old boy had got hurt, and guess what? SGA MVP of the league, MVP of the finals. We also gonna talk. We also gonna talk about the bombing of Iran too. We gonna speak on that. We gonna talk about that bombing of Iran. We gonna get on of Iran and what does this mean? It might don't be a war. I heard Russia they trying to jump up in there. We gonna see the reaction. They did it silly, quietly, and then once they did it, they reported it. Knocked out three sites with three nuclear sites in Iran, which no telling what this shit would do if it wasn't gonna happen. They said Trump said he don't think it's gonna be any kind of war behind this, and anything it would lead to war. We'll see how they react. I don't believe that shit. Iran don't play that shit. Hold up. My phone been turned off all this time. Who tapped up in there though? Tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. We talking about the finals, man. The finals about to close out, man. Indiana Pacers, they about to close it out. Get knocked out, get sent home. OKC to close it in. They about to get their first NBA championship. Now think about this. What it do, Virgo Queen? What's happening with it, girl? Just think about this right here. OKC can win with Durant, Westbrook, or Harden. These niggas still will. Durant got him championship, but Harden and Westbrook still fighting for a ring. And now these young boys came out of nowhere and gave that Oklahoma City, that town, a ring. We doing well, girl. Good to hear from you, sweetie. We tapped in, man. We capping the NBA finals right now. OKC about to get that trophy. SGA about to get the MVP finals. Um, we also gonna talk about the bombing of Iran, and we're gonna talk about all the other bullshit that be going on. Y'all know how we do it. This cut occasion the Kid Back live stream. I started to go live last night. But I said, well, what happened ain't what I said. What happened was I ended up going by my son's house, drop off some money, and when I got there, my son was still up. He wanted to come home. He wanted to spend the night with me. But I told him I said I had to be at work a bit earlier than normal, so he couldn't be up all night. So He came home with me last night. I ended up not doing the live. This is why I'm back with you guys right now. I realized I only got like what, uh, probably about 100 more hours with you guys. Probably less than that. I probably got about 75 hours, 35 hours left before I hit the 3,000 hour mark on the requirements, for YouTube. I'm out there. I feel like I should have been there, but that's my bad on that though, because I've been bullshitting. So I ain't gonna say I've been bullshitting. I've been, I gotta take breaks. But you know how we do it. There's some other stuff that I wanted to talk about tonight too, though. It was on my mind earlier. It was on my mind earlier, and it's gonna get there. Um, yeah, it's gonna get there. So how was y'all weekend, by the way, ladies? And my shit weak. I need to put some batteries. I need to charge my phone up. I need to charge the phone up. How was the weekend, ladies? Hey, right. What's that right there, dude? I wanted this right here. I wonder what that does. Hmm? And then that shit crazy. But yeah, where we at? Where we at? Yeah, speaking of that heat, man, that heat ain't nothing to play with, man. It doesn't make no sense. Check this out right here. I work in a restaurant, and I'm in some restaurant sweating my ass off. If I go down to the kitchen, get up, go to the kitchen, I'm sweating like a motherfucker. Go outside to the patio. You stay out there for 2 seconds. Once that sun hits your skin, and once you start sweating, you sweating the entire day. I'm in the back of the restaurant where it's cool at, and I'm still sweating. That's how crazy it is. I don't know if it's because all the in from the doors open and stuff to keep it in, like the heat doesn't know, or I mean the AC doesn't know how to win against heat on certain situations. But it's bad when you working in an indoor facility and you still sweating the way you do. That shit's crazy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This the longest 6 minutes I ever seen in my life. I feel like the clock been where it's at for the last 5 minutes. So yeah, back to the bombing situation. Back to the bombing situation. Who we got right there? What's happening with it? Well, that one tapping in speaking. She's speaking again, saying, hey, one, what's up? One speaking to you, Virgo. That's what that is. I know Lisa be tapping in sooner or later. Somebody be tapping up in there. We trying to get the. You know what? I'm on the cool though, y'all. Hey, Don Juan, I'm about to start back doing interviews too, Don Juan. Just to throw that out there. Once I'm really when I get to that 3,000 mark hourly, when I get to 3,000 hours on watch time on my channel, I'm going back doing the kickback chit chat and I'm going back to doing interviews. I'm starting to bump into rappers now, youngin' rappers that's just coming up. I just met this rapper. Well, I've been met this rapper named Finesse Nail. He's from South Dallas, but he roams around the North Dallas area. But I've been seeing him in the East Dallas area over the course of the months that I've met him. But yeah, he's another rapper. Y'all check out Enes. Now, Finesse Nail. He has a song called Risk Takers. I'm fucking with that. I'm about to doing interviews. Y'all send a message out. Y'all know any rappers, any artists come on my show, they have to be in the Dallas area. They want to, or not in the Dallas area, willing to drive to me or give me a location where I can pull up on them properly. And serious inquiry. I don't want nobody who bullshitting around. That's why I stopped doing interviews, because every time I set up an interview, well, matter of fact, the last 3 times I set an interview up, the day I set the interview for, you know, I mean, see, and this is what it was. I was setting interviews on days that I normally would probably go out on a date with, because I was in a relationship. I was in a relationship, and I was setting up that day to go out with the lady I was with, and that was taking. She was cool with that because we was making time to go out. Sometimes we would probably go out like ass. I was off. I picked the day that I was off that way I could have enough time. But anyway, I was setting these dates with these guys or these artists or whoever to come on the interview, and these people who want to come on my show and 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 beg me. And once it's time to show, they give me the runaround and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, oh damn, I didn't put all this to the side to make this happen. Now what do I do? So that's why I started doing the kickback chit chat from the start. Anyway, um, I end up going back again with interviews. I started doing interviews again. I met this one guy. It's like it happened 2 times in a row. And once that happened again, I went back to the back chit chat. I said, I'm not gonna just interview nobody no more. It's like that's why I got a show that's not guest friendly anyway. That's why I do the kickback chit chat on this kickback channel, because I don't want to pay no guests all the time. As long as there's content out there to talk about things, to do whatever, I can give y'all 30-minute clips of videos, updates about something, or give you my perspective about things. That's what I've been doing anyway. So I can always keep that channel right there going based off, well, not that channel, but that show going on just with how I do it. If somebody's serious about coming on the show to be a guest, I'm with that. But I'm not finna play with y'all. Y'all ain't finna play with me. I mean, it's not gonna happen like that. So damn, just can't be like that. I do the live. I realized the live streaming give me hours quicker than probably normal a show would anyway, because everybody don't tune in to a podcast all the way for an hour and a half, not straight. Nobody don't tune in to well, I ain't gonna lie. You do watch my little short videos that I do on shorts. It's like a reel. They add up, but also my little 20-minute, 15-minute videos, 30-minute videos I do, them right there add up too. So, yeah, but I'm about to start back interviewing guests and stuff like that. Done one, you come sit on this couch. Uh, Virgo Queen, when you in the D, you can come out here and sit on this couch. Anybody, it's all about content and just talking and just having a good time and kicking back. That's all it's about. I ain't really with the mess on it, but we can talk about the mess if the mess be there. I never I never ran away from the mess. People know that I I I used to always petty about things. I used to always start lives and and go at people, or always be messy about some things. But my shit, I grew. I kind of grew out of it too, though. I found another wave on how I like to do things and present myself to others, because you know, however you come in, just how you gonna go out, and that's how you want to be. You want to make sure you ain't doing no lame bozo shit. You want to make sure you ain't doing no lame bozo shit, man. Like I can't put myself in character. I don't know how to put myself in character. Well, like some of those most of those new bloggers coming on YouTube. I don't know how to put myself in character where they saying stupid shit and doing stupid shit to make people watch them. I can't do that. If people can't tune in and watch my shit for me just being myself and being speaking some real shit, so be it. It is what it is. It's not gonna stop me from doing content. That's what this channel is. But yeah, like this, this microphone don't never stop. These cameras ain't gonna never stop. And like I said, I got, I got this right here. These microphones too. This for the camera. These the $100 mics, wireless. See this? I got mics for the cameras. This right here just the phone mics. I got these mics right here. I got lights and shit, LED lights. I got everything I need though. It's just I need on the cool. I need to find me a better editor. I need to. I'm trying to build a team where I got somebody do thumbnails, editing, and somebody do little skits, not skits, little clips. I need somebody to do it. Pretty much the editor would do little clips for me, and then somebody do the thumbnail for me. Once I get that right there going, we'll be cool. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get going right. Yeah, I've been being cheap for the last 3 years. I ain't gonna lie. I've been learning everything on my own because I had cameramen my first 2 3 years of podcasting. Once the pandemic hit, I learned how to shit on my own and just started doing it my own way because I move at a fast pace. I depend on my cameraman to move the way I move because I wanted my content out so quick. It'll be like two. Well, one of my partners, one of my camera guys, he knew he was quick at putting my giving me my content quick and presenting it to YouTube. He was good at giving me that right then and there. He didn't get the he didn't he was I didn't think he understand the art of what I was. He didn't make it look like other podcasts would make it look. It looked kind of homegrown. But it ended up it turned out started looking good. When I found another man where he approached me, my homeboy. He said, "Let me start doing your show." When I seen how he did my show, he had my shit all jazzed up. The intro was nice and all that. Um, and now I don't. I mean, he just was giving me my content too late. Like we'll have a show, and by the time he give me the shit to love, it'll be a week by, and the algorithm would have been failed. One thing I never liked is to be behind on algorithm. I feel like I learned that this game is you got to be part of the algorithm. You have to be. Um, you got to have something that you can that will link people to your video. And when I learned that, and I learned that I was messing up by typing my videos, I was telling my videos the wrong name. I was just instead of putting what I'm talking about in my video as the caption, I was just giving you the name of my podcast and just whatever who guess I had them, I put their name. And that didn't really catch nobody eye because nobody didn't really know who my name was, and nobody didn't know the name of my podcast, and nobody didn't know the guest. So it didn't really they went in the algorithm. I had to build my this channel into the algorithm now over the years. That way, okay, it's up there. So uh, you got to get this wheel started. I seen somebody had tapped in. Well, was I tripping? Man, just trying to. Try to go to the where I can see the chest all the way through. I'm about to get back to all that right there. Though. I'm about to doing my little. I think get them 3,000 hours. Let me go ahead and start giving dropping shit down. Just giving because there's so much content out right now to talk about. It's right when I stopped doing right when I started getting addicted to doing the live. That's when all the shit like most of this shit we talking about on here for like briefly. I speak a whole 30 minute video clip about it and get more views on it and get more subscribers on it. On here, people don't really tap into the conversations, but because everybody on it, then people to be watching, they don't be talking either. I had the same three people talking all the time. Just like the everybody that be talking, they really don't even too much know that much about the conversation sometimes. So it's like, let me give them something there, go look up themselves, just based off me just talking about it. This is why y'all gonna like to keep that chit chat a lot bit better than this, because unless you want to come on the show and be a guest. But my second cameraman, to get back to the story, he made my shit look like I wanted it to look. He just didn't give it to me fast enough. And as time went on, the pandemic came and everybody sitting in the house. I had to learn how to do this shit because what, I just started doing my own content. Download me a little video editing app, studied on how to do that little shit. My brother gave me a little game on how to do it. I started doing my little video clips and stuff. And okay, I can do a podcast off my phone. He said, your iPhone, you put that shit on high definition, whatever. Boom. Get you good lighting, get you a microphone, you gravy. And that's what happened. And you got to understand, man, I got 2,400 subscribers off a fucking a cell phone with no machine. With nobody behind me or whatever. This word of mouth, just me doing my thing. I'm putting the word out there myself. I got 2,400, like not even using a camcorder. Don't have nobody doing no bad good for me. And when I had when check this out. Before I started doing my own edited video, I was at 378 subscribers. I was 378 subscribers. As soon as I started doing my own video, my editing, and putting my own videos, I quit. Subscribers. And every so often I learned something new about that made me get more subscribers every time. Who we got right here, but now? You say you camera shy queen? Oh, and you know what? That's people bad thing. See, that's the thing about it too, though. A lot of people say they camera shy. That's why I tell everybody do a podcast. Everybody think they can sit in front of the camera and talk and make something happen and keep people attracted and their attention, how they want to. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. Y'all tap in, hit that like button for me. Don't know how to do it, I guess you probably have to click on your screen. It should be a icon to your right where it pops up some your hearts or 100, whatever. Just hit that like button. Throw them likes up for your boy. But like I was saying, yeah, he just I had 300 some subscribers. I had to make that shit roll myself. Like I could do a video, like I do my pod. There's times I've done podcasts. There's times I've done my kickback chit chat. It's about like at 9 o'clock at night. I'll be done at 10:30, 11. I'll be up all night editing the video, chopping it up, not chopping it up, but making it look all good. Put a little splash to it. Load it up on video, load it up to the YouTube. By the time I wake up in the morning, all I gotta do is put the title on there, the thumbnail, and send it to y'all. Y'all got it. I learned I can do a podcast every night, just like I do a live. But I'll be up every day editing. It's a brain thing too, though. It ain't just a physicality. It's a brain thing as well. I gotta rest my brain sometimes. You gotta be willing to do this every night. And that's why everybody say, I'm gonna do me a podcast. Your podcast gonna probably I give you a month. Like I ain't doing that podcast. I'm tired. I don't feel like it. I got 470 some episodes of podcasting. And you can't tell me I ain't felt like podcasting or giving y'all content. However many videos you see up by my channel on my page. That's how much content I've been giving y'all. So you can't never say, nah, that nigga, yeah. I don't even know what that feel like. Cause if I was one of them people that said, I can't, I don't feel like doing it. You gotta be, nah, I won't be where it's at now. I'm assuming that the OKC Thunder had won the championship. Shout out to OKC, man. Everybody in Oklahoma, man, on their first NBA title. NBA title. Yeah, that's crazy, man. What y'all think about the bombing though in Iran? What's going on, ladies? Talk to me. What y'all think about the bombing in Iran? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. It don't cost you $1 time a second. We do nothing. I did get that haircut though. Got the fresh fade. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going bald yet, guys. Hey, don't y'all wonder sometime who the other three people be on here, y'all? To be up and just watching this shit. Don't know what they don't know how to type. But I did say though, on their defense, on the people that y'all don't see coming in and talking, on their defense, I even witnessed it myself. When sometimes you go on somebody live, it won't let you in the chat room for some reason. Like especially if you in the on the laptop. If you're on the laptop, you cannot be in the chat room. But on the phone, I think on the phone you can get chat room. But people that's on the laptop or whatever on the computer, you can't get on the chat. You can't get in the chat line. You think they're gonna attack this when they least expect it? I will say this though, man. Don't be surprised to see them gas prices $4.56 a gallon, and by the next month or two, it's gonna be crazy around here. Like I said, I like to just sit back and just watch what's gonna happen next. It's so much shit going on at one time in this world or just in this country. Period. You just can't just You gotta look at everything. You gotta sit back and just look at everything that's they've been putting in our face over the last 8-9 months. From Diddy trial to no, you're not wrong at all. You're not wrong at all. You you're not wrong at all. I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying the fact that I don't put nothing past nobody, but at the same time you got all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like disturbing all over the way. They know how to keep they one thing about the world, man, they know how to keep well, I don't even know I ain't gonna say the world. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna say it like this. Cause you can't say the government. It's not like the government saying, "Hey, y'all, this man." One thing I'm gonna say it this way. One thing the world makes us do, all the shit that goes around in the world, it got all like this all the time, every day, and we gotta work at the same time, and we gotta raise our kids. We gotta do this, the other. We be in traffic driving, but the world, things that happen around the world every day on a daily basis, it keeps everybody like this. Even the people you don't even think to be worried about situations and stuff, in their mind, they wondering about the same thing, everybody else is wondering about. They just not talking about it. Cause it's a lot of stuff that I don't speak on that goes on around the world, whatever, around people. But I know what's up. I think about it. And people that never think I think about it. Hit that like button. But shout out to OKC. Did y'all hear about Kevin Durant getting traded to the Houston Rockets? That's another top story today. Kevin Durant playing for his fifth NBA team. Speaking of the NBA, Kevin Durant playing for his fifth NBA team. Yeah, like Queen says, like, subscribe when you tap up in here, man. At least show some love and some respect at the same time. You give us one or the other. Respect or get some love. We can at least get one of the two. It's not that hard, I mean, maybe just leave me a comment in the comment section right at the bottom of the video. I'll read it tomorrow in the other comments. When I load it up and I go to the YouTube studio, I read it through the comments right there. That way, just leave me a comment. Tell me what you think in the comments behind. Whoever you are, that third person, leave me a comment at the bottom right now and tell me what you think. And I'll read it when the video load up, and I'll see it tomorrow morning when I wake up. It's going to tell me what your comment said. That's only if you can't come in the chat line. But like I was telling y'all earlier, on the defense of the people that can't um, comment or they not, if you wondering why people are not chatting, one thing is not, the fact is people are not watching is another thing, But when you got 7 people in the, on the is watching, but you only see 3 people talking, and you wonder what's going on. But I witnessed before myself. I went into someone on the live and I couldn't get in the chat line, and I learned that one of my homegirls, she told me I was trying to come in, but he won't let me come in on live. I said I wonder why I wouldn't do that. So I witnessed it myself. I realized what it is. So feel free to leave a comment and a like. You know what I'm saying? Right there under the video. That way I get it later. I might not get it on the live, but at least I get it later. At least I know who you watching. I know who you are. You representing. You showing love and respect to your boy Cuddy J. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the architects. Now, if it does become a war, though, this is what I feel about the war. If they're going to have a war, they need to send all them young motherfuckers with them tats on their face over there with them niggas. Let them niggas go to some like little boot camp. Let them motherfuckers train for 4 weeks. Do a little cardio, shooting, all that shit right there, and sit over there. All the motherfuckers that want to game bang and shoot and do all that drilling and shit. All the drill rapping niggas, send their ass over there. Niggas with the tattoos and all that around their face, send them over there. Go through boot camp for 4 weeks, training, and then send them over there. That's if the war pop out. That's how I feel. All the young niggas too. Don't y'all agree? Word. And y'all know this, man. There's been a lot of moderators missing lately, man. Leo, he don't really tap in. I know why Leo doesn't. Leo has a newborn. I don't expect Leo to be on here as much at all. It's understandable. And Leo had the newborn, plus he has a life as well. Not just has a newborn. Hey Lisa, I knew you'll be tapping in sooner or later. I was like, damn, Lisa ain't been in yet. But in half an hour going through the show. Shout out to everybody that been tapping in, showing love. Hit that like button, boy, show some love. Yeah, I know. I figured you was watching the game. Lisa, I said, shit, I should do Lisa watching the game. I was watching the game at the same time doing the live. I got the game right here, and I'm sitting here recapping the game at the same time while I'm going live, talking about everything. So we really just getting warmed up, to be honest. So appreciate you for tapping in tonight, Miss Lisa. Straight out of Minneapolis, the Twin Cities. Yeah, I figured you was tapping into the game. Um, but yeah, that's what I figured out though. I already know. So I really can't just. I'm really not gonna take the blame on. You're like, well, I wonder why nobody ain't come in. And then we get some motherfuckers up there, the trolls and shit, that come in here like they used to though. That's crazy right there, right? Shit, y'all hit 92 degrees again. That's good. That's a Minnesota high, I bet. That's about the highest it ever been high. That's about the hottest it ever been in Minnesota. 93 degrees. Hell no. Fuck, man, I don't even know what degrees it is out here in Dallas, Texas, man. Dallas, Texas, it be hot, man. Matter of fact, way home, on my way to work this morning, I think it said on my thermostat 91. And then on my way home tonight, that bitch said like 93 or 97. And get what? Next month, it get hot. It get more hot. July and August in Texas or in Dallas anyway, I know for a fact. It's hot, man. It's hot. I've been here 21 years. Shout out to Dallas, Texas, man. Dallas, Texas. But like I was saying, Who we got right there? Kevin Durant gone to the Rockets. Bumming in Iran. Shout out to OKC winning the championship. First championship in Oklahoma. Y'all Oklahomians. Shout out to you guys in that Thunder. Y'all finally got y'all first NBA title. A lot of teams are still trying to get their first NBA title. Name a team. Name three teams that haven't won the championship yet. Anybody know? Name three teams that haven't won the championship yet. But yeah, man, like I was saying earlier, y'all know I can't believe. I know I'm shadow banned. I gotta be shadow banned, y'all, because even the trophies don't even come in here no more. And not only that, I haven't seen like I said I haven't seen. I see why Leo don't come on. Deal don't be on here no more. I haven't seen it's another cat. I believe we got his name. He don't tap. It's like so many people don't tap in no more now for some reason. Like I say, I keep on saying I gotta when they see I take him off their moderator list, they might start tapping back in. She said, "Bless you, Lisa." So Timberwolves hasn't won the championship. I'm gonna say New Orleans hasn't won the championship yet. I don't think Charlotte has won the championship yet. I don't think Phoenix Sun has won the championship yet. I don't think the Clippers have won the championship yet. The Grizzlies hasn't won the championship yet. Mm, I don't know if the Pacers have. Not since I've been living anyway. I can think of maybe if they would another franchise at a different name. Well, you can Google that shit. They probably give you a list of that shit though. How you been doing, Miss Lisa? How's your weekend been going, by the way? How was y'all Juneteenth? I would say. Have I talked to y'all since Juneteenth? Since we all black up in here, you know what I'm saying? I don't know people up in here, they don't know about that shit. The ones that talking anyway, we all black. How was y'all Juneteenth? Yeah, I just happened to be off that day too, though, and I had a good time too, man. Like I said, yeah, I had met. Well, I ain't meet somebody, but I had bumped into somebody, that I haven't seen in a while. Yeah, it's just like pandemic area, like some around that time. Matter of fact, I take that back. The last time I seen her was this one spot, and this when I was dating my ex. We were together, but we was all in the same spot, and I seen her and a few people that I know. And yeah, I ain't seen her since then. But only time I see her is on Instagram and Facebook or whatever. But anyway, I bumped into her Thursday. You know, what happened. I ended up frying some chicken, made some rice and gravy, some cornbread, and some mixed greens. After I cooked, I rolled up a blunt, sit there and smoked half a blunt. I said, I'm gonna let the food kind of like chill out, you know what I'm saying? Cornbread, cool out, I'm gonna run up to the bar, give me a beer, come back. I go up in there, it's kind of thick, you know what I'm saying? A little crowd for a Thursday, like I thought. I told my homeboy, 'cause my homeboy ended up going to Shreveport. I'm gonna shoot Sherlock. I'm not Sherlock's, but Logie's after this. But I went up in there and seen somebody. At first, when they turned around and gave me a hug, I didn't realize who they were because I'm already, kind of like discombobulated because everybody giving me hugs or whatever. But anyway, when she turned around and gave me a hug and said, Cuddy, and like they kind of a little bit, you can tell they kind of been going hard all day. I ain't gonna say all day, but she was kind of like, she was feeling herself. But anyway, beautiful lady though, beautiful lady, beautiful lady. I seen who she was. I was like, ah, shit, this who I think it is. Oh shit. So anyway, that's how that night went right to Joan Tink. That's how that day went right there with June. I ended up went from one beer to this, that, and the other, then that, then the other. All I can say is that Friday I wasn't feeling too well at work, basically because I hung out later than I normally would, and I kind of like had a little bit more drinking than I normally would. That's why I don't like hanging out with. That's why we try to stay away from women, man. And they always have me up at night, late and drinking a lot. You know, and whether it's beer, shot, just doing whatever. I'm just, I be one acts. Like I do my live. I do this live and shit, man. I put everything up, man. I might fix me something to eat or whatever. I lay down. I lays the fuck down. I don't do nothing extra, man. Like when I leave the bar, I just want to leave the bar. And just like, I don't even want to be at the bar. I know what it is and what it is. I just go home and I just want to lay down. It's like they always keep me at the bar later than normal. Where it get to a point like, well, I'm finna tab out. Well, they start buying drinks. They start buying me drinks. It's like it's funny just to keep me around. I got fired for the time. I just don't understand. Lisa, why you laughing at me, Lisa? It ain't even that I just want to go to bed or whatever. It's sometimes it just be that I just want to lay down and relax. Like it was like sometimes um, when I get out of work, I just want to come straight home. I don't even want to go. I don't want to talk to nobody. I be at the store when I stop by the store to get me some cigarillos or grab my 2 beers or whatever. I don't even too much care about having a conversation with the clerk. It's out, but the store clerk right here on the corner right here by where I live at. Every time I stop by there, man, he a cool dude, man. I will say he a cool ass dude. But the nigga, man, every time I stop by there, man, always got a story. And all I do is, like, man, you go get my drink, man. You give him a change. I knew exact. Matter of fact, it's to a point where I know exactly what to get him because I get the exact thing every night, pretty much. And I get him the exact change that way the conversation be short. It be a line anyway. And I ain't trying to hear my stories all the time. I be just trying to get home. You gotta understand. I talk to people all day, and even when I ain't talking to people, I'm talking to people. That's fucking my coworkers, whatever. Get people. When I come home, I don't gotta hear shit. At least I want to. Real talk. I think it's shadow ban just due fact. Well, I know it's shadow ban because I got so many copyright strikes. It tells you once you get so many copyright strikes from playing copyrighted music, that's not owned by me. So that leads to shadow ban. Also, it can people can report my channel too though. You gotta understand. Like just say all for example, let's say all those trolls used to come on my channel, they don't pop anymore. Would you expect the trolls to be on anybody's channel? The trolls just like to come on your channel. I won't be surprised if the trolls all got together and just report it that way it won't get in the script. But I do know for a fact that my shit shadow banned because I got so many copyright strikes due to the fact that I was playing music. That's why I started playing my music and my group member music because we that's our shit. Uh, so I mean, yeah, man, that's why I'm shadow banned. Room to put my clothes in the dryer. I stepped out for 5 minutes. When I came back, Jose blasted some rock and roll music loud. And I know that algorithm stick. I know tell her who owned that shit. Probably a band in England. After that right there, they blocked that video. They took it down. They sent me an email. They said some things. And they said, after that right there, my views just started declining. I'm starting to lose subscribers. I had 2012 subscribers the other day. Now I got 2 days. I noticed people starting to unsubscribe. Not only that, people starting to unsubscribe. So yeah, no telling what's going on. My shadow ban. I guess when people getting content from you, they just unsubscribe to you. So I'm shadow banned and people don't get notifications. I had somebody tell me they don't get notifications from my channel, and they subscribe to me. I got people that do. Most of my homeboys, them that do, they my homeboys are street niggas, man. They really just be on YouTube like that. And my homeboys do the same way. Well, I know I got people that I just know from around the way though. They fuck with me everything they do. Yeah, that music get you in trouble on Facebook as well. I should have knew better. I got out of line. I got cocky. I was doing thousands of views and shit my first 2 months. And then this shit just went down. But it'll get back like that. But I just told them, Lisa, I'm to, um I'm about to go back to doing my kickback chit chat show, the one that I have with no guests. Anyway, when I get 3,000, and I just once I get 3,000 hours, I'm probably gonna vary every show go live. I'm gonna start back doing my kickback chit chat. I'm about to start back interviewing guests, and if anybody want to go face to face with me on YouTube, if we got 50 subscribers, we can do that too. Lisa, you got enough subscribers to go. The one does too. Queen, you get 50 subscribers, well, you camera shy. You don't want to do it. Done one though. I think done one. I don't know what it be with me and done one. I tried to go to when some shit happened last time. This shit happened. I know you watch it anyway, Lisa. Yeah, you been watching. I didn't even know. You just you juiced me to the game and said, yeah, I've been watching it. So yeah, that's what's happening with it. But like I said, I'm gonna get away from this live shit, man. Um, what the live has done though, what I will share with you guys. I will let you know, man, just on the dark side of things. What the live has done since I started doing the live, it made me kind of like really like people to me now, people to me more now because more live at the same time. So like right now, they know I'm live right now, so they know I'm home. But nobody know where I live at. I don't know where. Nobody. I mean, I don't really, and the female, they not even like even just try to send somebody or know somebody, that whatever, you know what I mean. So I don't even think about stuff like that no way. But what I noticed though, since I started my live though, I've been getting like little another text messages from people and shit like that. I've been, which I get that anyway. Watching my podcast because people gonna have their opinion anyway. But the fact is, it just through here. It's just weird. I just the live feel weird than it is just doing it a pre-record and loading it up there. Because easy. I can easily make somebody hate me on the live. The live bring more love, but I think it also misses too. I'm gonna give my hours. One thing I know, the kickback chit chat or the podcast is gonna pop up on the YouTube timeline. The live might don't pop up, but the show itself it's gonna pop up. Cause one thing I know how to do, I know how to throw a bum ass thumbnail up there and the title up there to make people click on it regardless. Well, eventually that shit gonna get me out the algorithm. Like I said, I'm just doing this for the hours, and I think I've been saying this shit for the last 2 months. I'm just doing it for the hours, and I enjoy talking to y'all. I mean, and pretty much the only time I be doing it live is to just be coming back to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Speak to you guys and see what's going on. Pretty much everybody used to tap in back in the day. They ain't really tapping in no more. I mean, life goes on. I did something different. I loved it. I enjoyed it. Now it's time to move on and do something else. That's how this thing go. My mic going out. Uh-oh. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yeah, I feel like this. Hey, Lisa, the same way. I think a lot of people got to know me a little better for the live because I think I'm a little bit open up with my life and all that right there. That way now when you watch the videos of me doing my podcast and other things, you really don't see no different and than what you see here. I think here I play a little bit more, and but I think I open the door a little bit more too here. Like I let you inside. Y'all know about my key. I tell you about my day to day basis all the time. I share y'all stories. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, ladies. I give y'all stories. And like I said, I've been and like I remember those guys used to tap in. They say, "Man, you got some bomb ass stories, man. I just like hearing your stories." And I tell people all the time, man. Just Lisa sent me some the other day saying, I forgot what it said. It said something about a man that lies is bothered when he's questioned. A man that tells something, and I'm like, you, that's motherfucking right. You got people, man. They got because they feel like they got to keep an image. They gotta sell an image. I'm not gonna say keep an image. They gotta sell an image to somebody or to people to make them feel like they're this person or that. I mean, this is what I tell people. If you're trying to get with somebody and be with somebody for a long time, why lie to them that the shit gonna open up eventually? Now, on the other hand of the situation, because hey, I'm just lying because I'm just gonna try to move around anyway after this. It's not long term. That's why I'm lying. I'm not gonna lie to the woman I want to be with for long term. That's the excuse you'll hear from a nigga. Lying, hey, check this out, guys. Lying ruin relationships. Also, assuming ruins relationships. You being insecure or whatever, and yeah. Oh damn. Be some bullshit. We good now, y'all. We in now. We good. We in now. We in now. How I sound like this? My voice carries anyway, so it don't even matter. What's happening with it, man? What's going on? Appreciate you for tapping in with your boy, man. What's been going on, Dynamite? Appreciate that, Lisa. Yeah, but like it's people being insecure and all that right there, assuming some shit that can make the relationship bad, and you can kind of like run somebody off. That man or woman, a man can be so insecure for the in a relationship where guns are out. She might be insecure, with don't be feeling anymore because you know she's flipping out all the time, and she's wondering and she's assuming things, and it's kind of like scaring you. We're not even scaring you, but you just don't. You're not cool. You're not cool about it. And at the same time, you can't really blame nobody though. You can't blame them or blame anybody for feeling that way or for their subjects. Or it depends on now. If they're assuming based off now you putting yourself in a you're in the act or he think you're in the act, yeah, they gotta be assuming. But when you're following the strip, man, and you know your hands, your nose is clean, man, when your nails are clipped, you know you in the right, you know you ain't doing nothing wrong, and you ain't doing nothing wrong. That right there scary. Like my boy says, it's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. We got it right. Let me read right, but I got to leave a few. Hey, I've been, man, I've been having a good time today. Everything been good and all. We just happy to have a new face up in there. Good to see a different name up there every day. Love my three ladies tap in every night. Show me love. And we give each other love at the same time. We always got in. Oh, okay, Doug. You did work. You said, yeah, I mean, yeah, you right on that. Amen. I will say this. When you really want something though, they find out what it really is and how they really for a full for a full meal, the whole ride, the whole ticket. They gonna give you false thoughts. They gonna give you this. That's when you gotta respect it. When you come cool like that. When you tell somebody, hey yo, you know what? I know you like this right here. I'm cool with that. I like. But hey, I can't give you this. You tell me some shit like that. You heard me? Hey man, I live out. I tell you, man. But I'm from Louisiana. But I live in Texas, man. Been there 21 years. Bye bye, story. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Okay, I tell you what, dude, fuck this bullshit. How's it going now? How the sound shit sound now? Do I sound? I know I don't sound clear or whatever, but do I sound loud enough or whatever? How do I sound right now then? I'm trying to see what's up, though. I got some bullshit ass mics. I ain't gonna even lie. The mics ain't bullshit. They not like my old ones. Mic bullshit. I hope it lasts long enough for my little shit. Like I only been on only an hour and what, 5 minutes? I'm there but far away. It sounds like I'm far away. Check this out. Well, if that's the case, about I don't want to sound like I'm yelling. I don't want to seem like I don't want y'all to hear me like I'm far away. I want to say fire weed, just fire weed, just fire weed, that weed, lady, that weed. But no, on some real shit though. Yeah, y'all can't really understand me that well. It ain't that. I'm one thing about me. I'm all about the quality of sound and visual. The fact that y'all really can't hear me and it sound like I'm from far away, because I don't want to sound like I'm yelling because my neighbors are hearing me. I'm gonna see what the fuck over these. Matter of fact, I'm about to order me another pair, a way better pair. If I gotta spend $79,000 for them bitches, I'm gonna get me another pair of mics. Cause y'all gotta hear me out. But I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm gonna catch you upside. It's your boy Cuddy J. I'm out like a fat kid in Dodge.